Hey guys, what's going on? So today I'm going to do this video showing how I condition my rawhide leather laces. Sometimes they're a little hard to work with, sometimes they're drier. It just depends on the specific pair of laces that you got. It depends on the hide, on the animal that it came from, and the processing that they went through. But this is something that I've learned how to do. I like to experiment around a lot. This is one of the tricks that actually turns out to be one of my better ones. I read on the Pigeon Tree Crafting website that Isaac uses jojoba oil to condition some of his leathers because it's closest to your skin's oil. And I thought, wow, that's really interesting. I started using it, and sure enough, yes, it's amazing. It's almost as if you were to use a piece of leather every single day. You know, the oils from your skin that it absorbs. This is like basically doing it all at once. So taking years worth of patina and work, well, you can accomplish it overnight. And so this is just a standard jojoba oil from Trader Joe's. I've used other kinds, but this stuff works just fine. Gentle oil for removing makeup, cleansing clogged pores, softening skin, and moisturizing. So it's good on your skin, and it's also good on your leather. And I did see some blogs online recently talking about, use coconut oil. I actually did try to use coconut oil to condition my laces once. Let me tell you what, when it dried, it was awful. It left like this chalky white residue all over it, and I couldn't use them. I had to rinse them off. I had to wash them off. What I do with this is I just douse some jojoba oil on it, and then I just kind of mangle it around for a while. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let that sit overnight because the oil doesn't absorb all the way through immediately. You got to picture, these are thick laces, so in order for the oil to get all the way to the core of the lace, it takes a little time. That's why I give it a night. I use a little bit more than what's necessary. And that should be good for now. I'll check back in the morning. Okay, here we go. It's been about 12 hours since I put the jojoba oil on the laces, so it's soaked overnight. As you can see, it really had a chance to really just soak in last night. Alright, yeah, you can see how I got a little excess on there. So what I'm gonna do to get that off is, I have a towel here. Get a towel that I don't really like that much. And then I mash it down. And as you can see, yeah, you're gonna get some like bleed from see there's brown here imprinting out of the laces. What that's doing is that is removing a little bit of the color, but I figure it's a good enough sacrifice to actually get these things well oiled and well lubricated up. What I actually like to do is I like to get on this and stand on it, put all my weight on it. Alright, I got it outside, so here we go. Here's the laces, and I'm gonna cover those up with a nice layer of thick towel, and I'm just gonna step on it, all my weight, just to really make sure that I'm soaking up all the excess, because as much as you could prevent the excess oil from bleeding onto your boots, the better. And then what I do as a final measure is I get each lace individually, and then what I do is I take one end and I just run it through the towel like that. I do that a few times, and yeah, you can see here where the color is coming off. But the good news is it looks like color is coming off, but trust me, there's so much color to these that it doesn't look really any different when you're done. I was worried about that at first, but alright, so there's our end product on that one. It's a lot less rigid, a lot less stiff as when they arrive initially, and they're just so much easier to work with. They're just so much easier to tie, easier to bend around and manage. They're well oiled. Like I said before, I will never ever try coconut oil again, not unless it's mixed with something. But pure coconut oil, that's just a bad idea for leather. Some coconut oil is fine, but I wouldn't do pure. So here we go. All right, looks pretty good to me. End product, I'd say those are ready to throw into some boots. All right, here we go. So this is what the laces look like post conditioning. I got them here on my Color 85 Truman boots, and as you can see, the color on these is, the brown is still very prominent. Didn't all wipe off. They slide through the eyelets a lot better. Just everything about them is better when you use the jojoba oil on them to condition them. So anyways, I hope you guys found this video informative, and thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.